225 degrees.
45 degrees into the third.
45 degrees into the third quadrant. Good. If you remember your quadrants, that'll go faster. I was going to talk about that tomorrow. 225. Well, I go up 90. Then I go to 180. Then I've got 45 more degrees to go. And this is a 225 degree angle. What reference angle does this create?
45.
Wait, how did you figure out how far to go?
Okay. What I do is I count, if it's above 90, I count in chunks of 90, subtracting them as I go. So I go up to 90 degrees, not at 225 yet. I go up to 180 degrees. Okay, I'm not at 225 yet. 270 would be past 225. So 225's got to be between 180 and 270 degrees.
But if you put 270, like you drew, is the reference angle 45 degrees between the 225 and 270? Or
The reference angle is always to the x-axis. Good question, Saul. You always draw, because 45, it looks like it could be either, right?
Yeah.
It's halfway, but it's always to the x-axis.
So why is the reference angle? Oh, okay, it's the x-axis. Okay.
Yeah, it's always to the x-axis. So see, that's good. I'm glad you asked that, actually. See, I made a 30-degree angle with the y-axis up here, and that created a 60-degree angle down here. A couple things you're going to get very good at this unit, or you're going to struggle with. One is going to be adding and subtracting multiples of 90, and the other is going to be your basic fractions. Okay, you're going to need to talk about radians. You have to get really good at adding and subtracting multiples of 90 here. Yeah, the reference angle is 45 degrees to the x-axis. Excellent. Do this one over here. See if I can keep this after we draw this. Okay, now, theta equals, give me a sec, negative 240 degrees. Negative 240. Where do I go? I go clockwise. Clockwise, Mersa put it. This way is Kara said it. How far do I go?
Into the far. That far.
60 degrees to that.
You go half of what the
You guys are getting good at this game. I go 90 degrees this way. Keep going 90 degrees. I've got 60 degrees left.
2/3.
So I go 2/3 of the way up. Good.
60 degrees left. 240.
Pardon?
Yeah, that looks like half.
Oh, that's good.
All right. It's a little better closer up, apparently.
If we win this game, do we get a prize?
Passing grade in Algebra 2 and the right to graduate high school.
What's none of that?
Anything better?
I don't see how we got a full 240.
Okay. We went 90 degrees this way.
90.
Then we went 180 degrees this way. Now we do a little quick math and say, okay, I've got 60 more degrees to go. So I go 60 degrees up.
It's only 60 between 180 and 240?
Between 180 here and what would be yeah, there's only 60 between 180 and 240, yes. Okay, what reference angle did I just create?
60.
60-degree reference angle. Reference angles are always described as being positive, and they're always described as, and they always go to the x-axis. Always. Now, did we create a 60-degree reference angle in quadrant 2 anywhere else on this board?
On that board, no. That
Anywhere
one,
else on either board? Thank you, Cody.
Yes, we did.
Being pedantic. Okay. Yes, we did. We also created a 60-degree reference angle in quadrant 2 here. In other words, negative 240 degrees and positive 120 degrees got us to the same place. These are called coterminal angles. If they get you to the same place, they're called coterminal angles. Okay? Co for shared, terminal for end. All right, so they get you to the exact same spot. Other coterminal angles, well, if I add 360 degrees to 45, that would be 405 degrees. So that's a coterminal angle. If I decided to get to this 45-degree mark by starting here and going backwards, I would have to go negative 315 degrees. So these are 3 coterminal angles because they all wind up at the exact same point. Okay? Tonight's homework is going to involve drawing some of these angles, switching from radians to degrees and back again. Some of these angles that you'll have to draw, they'll give it to you in radians, and finding a couple of sector areas and little arc lengths. Questions, comments, concerns, compliments? Yes? What is the homework? Great question. The homework is online, where I will have to double check it.
What happened to printing out the sheets and giving it to us?
I'm honestly trying to stop that to save paper. Wanted to go electronic. If you guys print it at home, it doesn't